Alrighty, here we are on lesson 4, area of irregular shapes. So very similar to what we did with the composite shapes, except now this includes some triangles attached to our rectangles and squares. Alright, so if you forgot your formulas, they're at the top here. Area of our rectangle is length times the width, and then the area of the triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be decomposing or breaking down our shapes into shapes that you know. So if you look at the example 1 here, they kind of did it for us and it just walks you through. So if you take a look at it, this is what we're going to be doing. Okay, so we're going to skip down to example 2 here. Alright, so they already gave us the letters for the shape, so I just want to draw some lines here to divide them up, and that will help us a little bit. Alright, so we've got A, B, and C. So shape A is just a rectangle, so to find the area, we're just going to do 5 times 7, which equals 35, and we don't have any specific units, so it's units squared. B, again, is another rectangle. They told us it would be 6 times 4, which is 24 units squared. And then area of shape C is a triangle. So it's our base. And if you look in the picture, the base they gave us up at the top here is 8. So it's 8 times our height they gave us on the side on the right is 5 divided by 2. So this would be 40 divided by 2. So in the end it would be 20 units squared. So now to find the total, we're going to add them up. So we have 35 plus 24 plus the 20. And when you add those up, you end up with 79 square units. Okay, so again, pretty much the same thing as the last lesson, just with some triangles. So go ahead and turn the page. Alright, here they didn't walk us through it as nicely, so we have to split up the shapes on our own. So we're going to split up the shapes. Here we just have 2. So we have a triangle and a square, so triangle will be A, and then I'll make the square B. Alright, I'm going to scroll down a bit so I have some room to work here. So for part A, the triangle, remember it's going to be base, which they gave us again on the left here, is 9 times the height, which is 6, divided by 2. 9 times 6 is 54, divided by 2, which gives us 27 units squared. And now if we do the square, B would be 4 times 4, which gives us 16 units square. So now if we go back up to where we're going to put our answer, we're going to add our 27 plus our 16, which gives us 43 square units. Alright, number 2 here, again we're going to have a triangle and a square, so I'm going to call our triangle A, and our square is going to be B. Alright, so for part A here, triangle, we're going to have 6, our base, times the height, which is 6, divided by 2. So 36 divided by 2, which gives us 18 square units. And then for part B here, for our square, we have 5 times 5, which gives us 25 square units. So now up top, we're going to add them together. Going to take our 25 plus our 18, and that gives us 43 square units. Alright, we're going to do one more down here, number 3. So here we've got 3 shapes. So I'm going to split them up first, then I'm going to label them. So 2 triangles now and a rectangle. So we'll have A, B for the rectangle, and then C for the other triangle. So A is our first triangle. So we're going to have our base, which is 4, times our height, which is 4, divided by 2. So this is 16 divided by 2, which in the end gives us 8 square units. Alright, part B here is our rectangle. So B would just be 8 times 6, which gives us 48 square units. And then last we have C here, which is our other triangle. So our base here, they show it on the top, is 8 times our height, which is 4, divided by 2. So we end up with 32 divided by 2, which gives us 16 square units. So now if I go back up to where I'm going to put my answer, we're going to add 8 plus the 16 plus the 48, and we end up with 72 square units. Alright, so number 4 here, I want you to try this one on your own. Alright, I'll break up the shapes for you here. We do have a triangle, alright, a bigger rectangle, and then a square. Okay, so go ahead, try that one on your own, and then we will go over the answers together in class.